Happy Friday. I hope you had an amazing week because right here, it's been refreshing, it's been fun. And as you can see next to me, I have a lovely lady. She will be telling us what's her name and what she does. But guys, if you've missed what we've been doing this entire week, you can definitely catch us on our YouTube channel, BrandPlus TV Kenya, because it has been all about supporting a Kenyan brand. And it has been called Canvas Cosmetics. So go check out and see what we did. So for today, last but not least, our lovely lady over here, Miss M, that's what I call her, has decided to tell me, Kelly, take a seat, let me do something on you. So what is it that you, first of all, say hi to our viewers.
Hi. So apparently today I'm the host, but it's okay. So my name is Maggy Theuri, Makeup by M, I'm known as. I'm a professional makeup artist. I'm also a makeup trainer and a beauty advisor at Canvas Cosmetics.
Yeah, so just like you've heard, that Canvas Cosmetics is a Kenyan brand by Kenyans, which we should all be, fanning about it, because having a Kenyan brand is amazing. Yeah. So, what is?
So today, Kelly is going to be taking the hot seat. We want to do something for our men because they're mostly in the back burner. We don't really consider our men, but for today, we're going to be doing something for the men, a very minimal makeup look. This is applicable for if you're a groom and you need, a bit of grooming on your face. Let's say you're a news reporter and there's need for maybe just a bit of touch up. Yeah. And also if you're doing a photo shoot. Yeah. And also if you're attending a red carpet. Why not?
It's something that should separate you from the normal days.
Yes.
So, because there are those of us, like for example, for my case, I'm not trying to brag, but I dress up a lot of times. Yeah. So for me to be a little bit different, so how can I make, my normal sleigh days look different from this particular day? Yeah. And I think having some well-groomed face looking put together can make a
It's very important, yeah? Yes, yeah. Okay, so you can actually share this with your babe.
So ladies, don't let your man look, not good when next to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for the men, we're going to be starting out with the brows. Men normally have very prominent eyebrows. Yeah. The hairs are normally a bit more thick. So maybe just to neaten them, you can use a tweezer. I've brought one here. You can just use a tweezer, maybe just to pull a bit of the excess hairs.
Yeah. And the good thing now, actually, the new barber shops that are coming up in probably our neighborhoods, in towns, they're really considering, the extra services to make the man look better. Because and the good thing is they're using the ladies to give these services, and of which, that pulls the men in. So besides the haircut, because I've experienced this, they will, when washing you, they will ask you, would you mind having a facial? It is nice, it is good for your skin. They will even advise you. So I think as time goes, men through these barber shops where they go to get refreshed and look good, and they are doing good. Thank you guys for doing that, because it's through that they are educating our men that it's not just about the haircut. There's something that is facial. Yeah, small details.
Yeah. So once you've checked the eyebrows, now when you're doing men's eyebrow, it's not the same as for women. You basically just want to do something very light at the bottom. You don't want to touch the top of the eyebrow, because then it becomes too defined, which is not so masculine if you need your eyebrows staying put.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just tweeze off a few of the extra flyaways on the eyebrows. And then next, you want to look at the skin. I don't think, do men use skincare? Tell us.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I was even doing a mask over here, and I was saying, first of all, like we said, makeup is not for women. Whoever said that is lied to you. Makeup is just makeup, and it's meant to enhance you. So for that reason, besides that, there's taking care of your skin. We have products that are in the market for men, because the men's skin is quite tougher than the ladies. So we have brands there out to support us. So guys, check them out. And if you really need help, comment down below, or you can use the handles right there and share with me what it is that you need if you're a man or lady, if you're looking something for your man.
Exactly.
Please send the comments, send the questions.
Yeah, so if there's need for a moisturizer, you want to moisturize just a tiny bit because we won't be applying product all over the face. We are basically just going to be concealing any spots or any darkness and stuff like that, but in a very mild fashion. Yeah. Actually, another tip that you can do, we can actually do it right now so that we can show you guys. We can go in with a few dots of the moisturizer. Then we can take a concealer that is his exact skin tone. We are not highlighting, we are just covering. So we are basically creating like a tinted moisturizer doing this. So I've put a few dots of the moisturizer, then I'm going to put a few dots of the concealer. On the same areas, which is mostly in the middle of his face.
Okay.
Yeah. Or you can get yourself a BB cream, a CC cream. Yeah, but this is just how you do it if you don't have the product.
Okay.
Yeah, then you just want to blend it out.
Yeah.
Does this feel relaxing?
It does. You don't know how much I've always wanted to
Right?
to be on this seat.
Yeah.
Because I've done a lot of people when I see people getting, on this nice seat and get, pampered. It feels nice. You know how funny it is? I once did a model. It was during a shoot and she slept. She was like this.
Yeah, it happens.
I was like,
a lot,
hey.
right?
So I'm tapping her. Then after the break, when you go for a break, I'm like, were you sleeping? And I'm like, yes. Why? Your brushes are so soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite refreshing.
Yeah. So look up. We want to conceal underneath the eyes a little bit. I've noticed that men don't generally have too much of dark under eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a biological.
By the way, we are very lucky, weirdly.
Yeah.
And even the dark, eye circle, even on the eyelid as well, very few.
Barely ever. Yeah. So you can even just use your finger. Yeah. It makes the process so much easier.
Yeah. But then for those people who will wonder, men applying makeup on red carpet. For example, I'll use a very simple example. Look at J-Lo's boyfriend, the athlete, A-Rod. Okay, generally, white people have reddishness, especially around the nose, the eyes.
Yeah.
It's natural for them. It's normal. So when you see them on the red carpet on those Getty images, those people have makeup on. Yeah.
Yeah, people wear makeup. Makeup is meant to enhance. It's not, it doesn't really say that it's for a specific group of people.
Yeah.
If you need to hide anything, you can always just use a dab of makeup.
Yes.
Yeah.
And but this is nice because the last time we did the bridal look, how about we show them a groom's look?
Groomsman, yeah, exactly. Because men also do manicures, pedicures, they do their hair, they do facials, so why not just
Let me ask you, what do you think of a man who does the nails? Let's forget about the makeup and what do you think of a man who does
I think it's really nice to keep up with your nails and your toes. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
Okay.
What do you think?
I feel especially for, it depends, one, for the men, let's face it, it depends on the kind of job they do.
Yeah.
If you're the kind of person who is in the office or you are serving people, I believe you need to look presentable.
Exactly.
So one of the ways you can look presentable is just about the saving. To make an extra effort, make your nails. Yeah, because one thing, I believe, one thing when ladies notice a man does their nails, I think it shows a lot about that man. Or not even the nails. I'm sorry for deviating. Just let me say this. It's just the same as those who iron their shirts.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's how I relate doing nails and that.
Yeah.
So now you're doing?
So now I'm doing just a light layer of powder, barely any, because we want it to be the illusion that he's not wearing anything. But especially I'll say for like news presenters and photography, you don't want any shine in the face. You want it to be fairly matte. Because if it's too dewy, it will reflect light and it's just going to look oily under all those lights. Yeah. So I think even on the wedding day, the skin just needs to be nice and matte. Yeah. True.
Yeah, because guys will wonder lights. Like, yeah, we have a lot of lights. I have over 10 lights we have over 10 lights of our heads.
Exactly.
So you can imagine all those lights and you are oily.
So if you can see, his face looks very even. It's an even complexion, and it looks well done up, but there's barely anything. You can have a look.
Oh, I can now have.
Yeah, you can have a look and tell us
Oh,
what you
nice.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, we've done something, but you can barely tell.
You can't tell.
Yeah.
Can you? You can't.
You can't.
There you go.
Yeah, but he
can't.
looks very well put together.
Yeah.
So another tip that I'll share with you guys is how to fill in. Maybe this is controversial, but I think if someone has maybe a bit of balding on the hairline, we women do it as well. When we do our high buns, we go in with a dark, almost black or brownish black eyeshadow, just to cover and fill up the space where there's no hair. So we can try doing that now.
Actually, it is done, I think, on magazines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
So
done
like
quite a
they
lot.
define your haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for Kelly, his hairline seems to be fairly doing great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you should thank your stars for that one. But you can go in with a little bit just on the mustache area, just so that you guys can see how it works. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So we're going to use that brown. Make sure to use very little amount. So that's the difference. This side is a bit more filled in than the other side. Can you see?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you see, you look
Yeah.
like you have a bit more there.
Yeah, a little bit of a mustache.
Yeah. You can also use the same sort of technique to fill in his eyebrows if the person has a bit more sparse eyebrows. You probably don't want to use a pencil all the time because it will be very apparent that the person has product.
Yes.
So you just want to use the same product and just go in mainly just on the outer part.
You know, the only thing that I do to my face probably when I'm having a red carpet. You remember the tip I shared with you when you were doing a glossy look, where we did some, I'll say some jelly or some oil on my lashes. That's what I do. And then on where else? Now, you remember the mascara?
Yeah.
My mascara, it's an empty bottle of the mascara. So the wand is still has a product, but very minimal, very minimal. So when I use it, it's like I'm tinting my brows. So they open my eyes completely and they keep my brows in shape. Because the rest of my face, I'm blessed to have a nice, what is it called? I don't have pigmentation.
Exactly.
But it's because of skincare, guys. And I've always been saying, I even shared it on my Instagram. If you really want to know my skincare, send the question, send the feedback. We really need it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So guys, we've done basically pretty much all that you may need as a guy in terms of makeup. You really don't need anything more than this. But maybe you can use the tip that he's shared with us. You can maybe set the brows. You can use the gloss technique. You guys should check out the previous episode for that. It was really cool. And you can also use, what else can you use? Mascara. Just a tiny bit. Or maybe an eyebrow gel, or maybe a clear mascara.
Thank you.
All
The
these
eyebrow
things
gel
are-
as well
yeah,
comes
you can
through.
use all those things.
Yes.
Yeah, so the only thing that's left is a bit of lip balm, not lip gloss, and something with no color and minimal shine, just to moisturize and bring life to the lips.
Okay.
And you want to use a very small amount. Just use your finger. Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
I love these. And thank you for this tip. The one that I knew of was for the hairline.
For the hairline.
So I think guys can relate to this. Guys, if you've gone to barber shop and you know those photos that are hanging over there of men, a lot of men with different haircuts.
Yeah.
I think all men can agree. Those men on those photos, they have well-defined haircuts. Now, the tip is usually this. Obviously, they have done that through photography. So the tip is usually, so they get the boundaries of your hairline, probably use what Emma's used, probably they fill in, you know, the hairline.
Filler.
Yes, or they do conceal. or they come around with your foundation just near your hairline.
Yeah.
And
You'll
blend
notice
it out.
some of them have also a lot of hair over here.
Yes.
That's all created by using a filler,
Yes,
which you can achieve using products, stuff that you have at home. Yeah.
So guys, you see, I've already told you how to look good. Snatch those hairlines and make yourself look amazing. All right, we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
All right. If you really want to work with the lovely Miss M, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram. My handle is @makeupbym. You can also find me on Facebook on the same handle. My email address and also my phone number you can use to contact me. They'll be sure to leave the contact.
All right. Guys, I feel amazing. I feel better. I feel not even better. I feel different from what I'm used to every single day. And being on a Friday, I don't know where I will end up tonight. All right, thank you guys for keeping us company. It has been an amazing week with the lovely Miss M. Definitely go support her and keep watching BrandPlus TV because, hey, with Beauty Booth, you will never go wrong. That's all for now. Until next time, slay us away.